And today I'm going to play with my spectaculars, with everyone who wants to on chess.com. What should you do to play against me? Just send me a challenge on chess.com. So go to live section, how it works. Click on your profile, then here, and here, live section. Then you should play a friend, for example. Then you, for example, choose here this. But you choose my nickname. My nickname is Gertsog, so here it's written. But okay, let me play against one of my students. I'll show you. Okay, then we choose, for example, 30 plus nothing, unrated, and color random, and then I click play. Okay, so he sent me a challenge. Now the game should start. Okay, so I'm white, and I'm going to run a few more simultaneous games. Okay, knight f3. Okay, for example, let's play against this guy. Oh no, he disappeared. Okay, so actually what you can see in the position, my student plays c5. e6, this is what is known as Paulson variation or Kahn variation, and I play, let's say, d4 here. Takes, I take. a6. What can I do? Okay, let me play bishop d3. Okay, and then I started another game against another player, against someone, Leo-san. Okay, and now I play Sicilian. Queen c7. Queen c7 is not the best move. Bishop c5 should be played. Then I retreat with my knight, and then he goes with his bishop to a7 or e7. If queen c7, then I think I can just castle. Okay, here I play this line. Okay, let me challenge one more. Well, for example, let's play against this guy from Brazil. Mm. Okay, bishop e3, knight f6, because if he pushes e5, then I can play queen a5. Okay, what about my second game? Okay, he plays knight c6. What should I do then? Probably take on c6. Then he captures with the d pawn. That makes sense. Okay, knight c6 in this position. Maybe I can find a better move. Okay, I can play bishop e3 for now. Okay, it's almost the same position. Okay, queen c7 is not required here. What should I do? d6 maybe. Okay, let's do d6. Let's just play bishop e7. Okay, and I started another game here against a strong player. He is 2000. Okay, he castles. Let's now play d6. Okay, here I play. Maybe it can be Italian game. d5. What a strange move. Okay, I'll take. Because he is not developed. It's in my favor to open the position, of course. Knight f6. Knight g5 can be played, but okay, let's play d3. Okay, rook e1. Now I'm threatening a discovery attack with my bishop. Bishop e7. It's Hungarian defense. Okay, fine. Castle. Knight c3 here. Knight d7 for now. Okay, here bishop e7. Yeah, this is a strong move, of course. Knight c3. He is likely to play knight f6, I think. Okay, he castled. A rook e1 should be played if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, rook e1. Okay, here why I played knight d7, I just want to play knight c5 and get this bishop. Okay, b3. Now I can't play knight c5, but I can just play b5, why not? d6. Okay, a4. Because he may play knight a5 and then I have to play bishop a2. There is no other square for the bishop. If I play bishop b5, then a6 or c6 can be played. It's not in my favor, of course. And this is what he did. Okay, fine. Bishop a2. Now I don't understand knight a5 move. Maybe he wants to play c5. Ah, that makes sense. Of course, that makes sense. Okay, let me play h3 to stop bishop g4. Knight f6 here. Okay, the d5 pawn is a weakness. Let's just try to take it. If he takes on f5, I'll take with my bishop, and it also opens the attack of my queen to d5. Knight goes back to c6. Well, of course, c3 should be played. What else comes to my mind? So maybe bishop g5, take on f6 and get my knight to d5. That might work, but then I expect him to play knight e7 or knight b4 to trade on d5. This is what I don't want. Okay. Okay, that's why let's just play maybe knight c3 now. What do you think, by the way? What if I play knight c3 with the idea to play knight d5? Okay, let's do c3. Let's play as usual. What do I have here? f3, f3, bishop b7, of course, and here bishop f5. Oh, finally he took. And now I think he's going to protect his pawn on d5 with maybe his rook. But then I think bishop c5 can cause some problems. Bishop c5, he castles. I take, knight takes. No. What my task is, at least I can trade the material here, and then make his pawn a weakness. Oh, but he blunders on d5. Maybe he prepared something. Okay, let's take and see what he prepared. h6, d4, and this position. Okay, before playing d4, let's play knight. Okay, which move? Knight d2 or knight a3. Okay, knight d2 usually is considered to be more solid. Let's play this move. Queen e1. He goes to h4, but it's okay. Castle. And what do I have here? Queen takes on d5. What did he prepare? Because I just don't understand. This is a pawn for nothing. My c2 pawn is well protected. Okay, a6. He is not threatening to play b5, because then I take, a takes, and finally I have bishop f7 move, and then he blunders his rook on e8. So it doesn't work. I can relocate my knight to e3 probably. As well as I can play knight f1. No, if I play knight c4, then b5. Okay, let's do knight f1. Okay, rook d1. Can I play d5 now? Maybe yes. Okay, let's just relocate our queen, because I don't like it. Maybe it's not so good. So let's just play this move. Bishop e6. Okay, here I think I should take, and then what? Play d4. Play d4 to slightly open the position. Here queen b3, doesn't work because these two pawns can be protected with queen d7. Okay, d4. Queen f2. Okay, let's just play rook c8 move. Yes, then I want to play maybe at knight e5. He can play this move, bishop to b6, queen d8, but then I think it's fine. However, instead of these moves, I can play knight e5 immediately, and if he takes, then it's in my favor. I change my pawn structure, then c4 gonna be played. Okay, here he took, I take with my pawn. Bishop f6. Okay, just c3 to stop the bishop. e5. Okay, I see. I take. Okay, I should take one of these two pawns. Let's do this one. And I'll decide what to do then. Maybe just bishop d2, bishop c3. But I lost the control over this square. This is another important square for the position. But at the same time, I can play knight g3 or knight e3. Okay, let's do bishop d2 move. Okay, rook e1. His position is very solid, but I think it's still okay for me. Oh, okay, let's... Knight c5 or d5? Okay, maybe just rook d8 first. Rook d8, queen b3. Queen b3 should be fine here. Then my task is just to trade the material and realize extra pawn. Okay, queen c7 is played now. Rook c1 maybe. Because if knight d4 I take, and he is forced to take with his e-pawn in such a case. But I think it's in my favor. I can push e5 after that. Okay, what about this game? h3 is played. Okay, let's do... No, h6 doesn't really work. d5. Okay, let's do knight c5 here. Plays this move. Okay, bishop c3. Putting some pressure on e5. Okay, this is where I should think. Okay, here I take. And let's make a move. This position b5. Nothing. He's threatening with. He's not threatening with anything, so it's fine. Okay, so d takes on c5. And then if I push the pawn, he can play this move. But I think it's fine. However, maybe I chose not the best idea. Okay, looks like I have to play c4, then relocate my knight to d7. Okay, he plays this move. I have no time to play c4. Okay, let's do knight d7. c4, and my knight comes to c5 maybe, or my bishop. Oh, what he's doing. Then I take with my bishop and use this pin. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, let's push e5, but then he goes to h5. Okay, let's start with this move first. f4. Okay, b4. He goes here, and then I play queen a5, attacking and protecting on a6. After that, the pawn on e4 is hanging. Okay. Queen c2. Threatening to take on h7. Queen a5 now. Knight g3, I want to push e5 in this position, because if he goes with his knight to d5, then the pawn on d4 is hanging. g6, it was obvious. Bishop d3. If he goes to c4, I can just take. Knight c4, and then I take with my bishop, and it looks fine. Of course, I can play a better move, which is bishop just to c1. Again, here my task is just to trade the material. Yeah, actually, bishop c1 is better. Let's do this instead, because I can play a4. I could play bishop h6 with a temple, by the way. That makes sense too, but okay. g6, I see. But what did you prepare for e5 move? b3, and now it's time to take. And actually then I can relocate my bishop here, or maybe to c6. Okay, what about this game? How to play? Okay, knight d5. If I'm not mistaken, he just blundered on d4 because of the pin. Okay, let's take this pawn and hope that I didn't blunder anything. Knight f4. Oh, he wants to play knight d3 move. And I have to play this move to trade the queens, or to trade the knights. Bishop d3. Take. To take or not to take? No, bishop here. I'm not afraid of any mating threats here. It's fine. Bishop c6, I'm forcing him to get his knight off, then I can take on a2, for example. Okay, he didn't take. He's threatening a checkmate. There are no immediate threats. He can threaten this pawn, so looks like no, f3, then bishop h4. Rook c4 maybe. But no, if I play rook c4, he pins me with his queen, and this is a big problem. Okay, but I have rook e4 move. Rook e4, he takes, I check him, then I take. Yeah, knight e4. What is better? Knight e4, rook e4. Knight e4. Okay, I think rook e4 is better. Okay. He goes here. Take on a2, then I'm likely to be trapped. So let's first knight c4, and then I can't get my queen back. Okay, let's do this move. Okay, then I do a4 move. I can't take, I have to retreat. Oh, actually I can take. No, then I blunder on a6. That was my original idea, to trade the rooks. Okay, what then? f3. To secure the e4 square. Queen e4. Okay. Maybe queen b7 is better here. Yeah, looks like I don't blunder anything. Okay, here I have just 2 minutes left. Let's take and pass. No. Take, no. Yeah, let's take en passant. Then something like this. Queen d4 check. And he takes here. Ah, this is what I blundered. Okay, 94. Bishop goes here. c4 anyway. Okay, 95 in this position. I'll just take. Oh, here I have just 1 minute left. Okay, then I take with my rook. Okay, do I have any increment in this position? Looks like not. Okay, goes here to. Knight d5. If he takes on c4, I take on e3. I think my bishop is better, but no, that wasn't the best move actually. Just rook b8 was enough here. Okay, I should finish this game. Let's take. Just a few seconds left. I can trade all the material here on. Okay, let's take the rook. Because of time trouble, he makes a few mistakes and. Okay, fine. Knight e4. Here I lost a pawn back. So it's 4 pawns against 4 pawns. My knight is slightly better. c5 is a weakness. His rook is not playing and... Okay. I see. This is a good question how to play. Okay, let's just activate my rook. A rook to the d file. a6 is hanging, but my b2 pawn is hanging too. Okay, what about here? Knight d3. Here I take. With check, and then I take with my queen on d3. Not to blunder a checkmate. Okay, how to play then? So one of my ideas is to play rook d7. And my another idea is to play queen to a6 and queen g6, getting 2 pawns. For example, I play queen a6, he plays queen b2, then I play queen g6. This is how I get extra pawn, at the same time make his king a little bit weaker. Also, another thing that he may blunder is queen b8, in case if there is no queens here. And then queen b8, but he goes back with his rook f8, protecting it. Okay, now there are only 2 games left. I can focus on this game more, because here I have, okay, rook f8. That makes sense. But what did he prepare for rook d7? As well as rook d5. Rook d5, then he plays rook b8 probably. Okay, that's why rook d7 makes more sense. If I take, this is a checkmate. Okay, let's take. He takes with his bishop, then I pin him. With queen c8. He has to play queen e7, I think. Queen d4. Then I play this move. And king h2 can be played after that. So if he gives a check, king h2 is okay, I think. Okay, what about this game? Okay, I see. Just queen c2 or e2. e2. If he trades, I take. Okay, let's play this position, but it's winning for me. Okay, b3 to move this pawn to a light square. Okay, what should I do? g4, maybe it's not the best move. If knight a4, bishop d4, nice. Knight d3. Okay, what about this game? b5 with the pawn. Ah, yeah, he took just. I can take and win the second pawn. Knight f4, attacking the pawn, then knight d5. Okay. Okay, let's calculate. This move, king c5, f4, king b4, f5, king b3, f6, bishop c5. Check. And then go here and here. Okay, it should be winning if I take. If I'm not mistaken, of course. Okay, knight e5. Mhm. If I play knight f7, this is a dangerous position. I can play f4 now. Yes, I can play f4 now. Mhm. Okay, so looks like my knight is far from the pawn and I have to sacrifice it now. So what should I do? Play knight c4, he takes, I take on a5, and then I try to advance my pawns. It looks like it's the only option. Okay, then g5. His king is very close. g6, bishop c3. Okay, looks like my king is required. No, h4, but this is a drawish position, so he was able to get a draw, unfortunately. His king is too close. This is what I didn't realize. Okay, that's bad. However, he's 2000 player, and he used this mistake. Yes, that was a winning position for me, but I didn't realize it properly. Okay, here let's just create an escape square. Okay, queen e2. I don't know, let's use the last chance, king h5, but this is a drawish position anyway. h6. Okay, just bishop e3. Here bishop e1 makes a draw immediately. This is a drawish move too. When I advance my h-pawn, he just takes on g5. And with my h-pawn, it's a draw. Okay. Queen e2. Okay, queen d2. Okay, I just wanted to show a stalemate. Queen b1. Let's trade the queens. Okay, so my mistake here. Oh, of course, the end game was winning, but I didn't have enough time. Yeah, so rook d7 is a mistake. In this position, I could play a better move, rook d5. Then what? He has to... Okay, let's make a move here. Then in this position, what he has to do? He has to play queen e6. Can I take? Now I can take on the c5 just. Or maybe just rook d7 in this position, because there is no rook d8 move, the bishop is hanging with a tempo. What he can do? Rook e8 maybe. Oh, actually not rook e8, but rook f7, of course. If rook f7, then maybe knight c5. No, because he checks me. Yeah, that's not so good. Okay, let's finish this game. Bishop. Okay, I see. Okay, h4. Oh, I blundered the pawn. but at the same time I'll trade my queens. b5, then bishop a7 and I promote. He has bishop d4 move. Oh, now he doesn't. Bishop d4. So you see, in this position, he could wait, for example, play this move, like this move. Then I play b6 and then bishop d4, pinning my bishop, pinning my pawn, and I can't push b7. Okay, let's create a mating threat. Maybe there is no mating threat, he just plays g5. Yeah, I could play a better move. Okay, I see. And this is a winning position, of course. There is nothing he can do. King f7, then king h7. Okay, it's over. Okay, fine, let's just quickly check this game. So, what moves did I have? The move that I like, queen a6. Queen takes here. Then I take on g6. I think this is much better. Of course, there is a distant pass pawn, but his king is in trouble. What he can do, I think the best move is something like queen g7. Yeah, queen g7, I can trade. Yeah, actually, I can just trade and then play rook d7. Then, if this move... Okay, and if this move, I take on c5 for free. If this move, then I just play this move and take on c5 for free on the next move. Oh, this is how I could win. It was so easy. Okay, guys, thank you for your attention. I hope you liked how I played and how I explained. We are finished for the day, and I'm going to conduct more such as simultaneous exhibitions. Also, please join my webinars on Sundays. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and join Facebook and chess.com groups. For example, I can show you here of my profile. This is my profile, and this is our Tricks of Chess group. If you click here. And as for the Facebook, so here we go. This is Facebook Tricks of Chess here. Here I publish all the activities that I conduct, webinars, some videos, some games that I recently played against some strong players. For example, I'm going to publish the game where I drew with Soviet legend Mitchell Krasenkov. He is a grandmaster, and his rating is now over 2600. Okay, and this is our chess.com club. Just wait a little bit while it's loading. So I publish the videos here. Okay. Thank you for your attention. I hope to see you soon.